Alrighty, we're working on the Datsun here again. We've got the thermostat housing off. Yeah, so we're having some issues with it making quite a hissing and coolant sound right around here. So we're figuring the lack of a gasket and just RTV was causing the issue here. So we took it off, ordered the proper gaskets. Our second issue we're having too is just that the thermostat wasn't reading correct. We were only maxing out around 60 Celsius, where if you heat gun this housing on the bottom and really at the top, you're still getting that 90 Celsius, 95. So what I did here is I kind of took the die grinder here. It's hard to see. I'll put this in the light. Yeah, full focus, and just kind of ground it out and give a bit of taper, because we're thinking that possibly how it's situated and how deep it is, because this is a 1/4 inch MPT and this is 3/8, and I don't want to drill this out and fuck it. So we're kind of hesitant to what we can do, as these are all a straight metric thread aside from this guy here, and we want to keep our little bypassy hose attached. So yeah, we ground it out, so hopefully it's not going to trap air, because we're thinking that's what's happening, is it's getting an air pocket in there, because even if it just has the fluid there and it's flowing, it should equalize the temp and should still read a proper temperature. So yeah, we think that's what's happening. So yeah, it might be a little quick fix of letting passageway for the air to go up, back into the rad and into there. We'll see what happens, but the main reason we have this out is to fix the coolant leak. So yeah, come along for the ride as we finish that up.
Gasket on here. We just put some goop on it to mainly let it sit in place. But I took it off, so we're just gonna make sure it's still fine. And yeah, we'll throw it on. Now these had to get heli-coiled because both threads were fucked when I got the car. Don't know why. Well, someone fucking way over torqued it, causing the issue. And I guess they put the proper amount of goop on, so it didn't become an issue. But when we had it idling outside, it volcanoed out and made a big old mess. So yeah, and even with the fuel rail, we can still get this off. And with it being a stud there too, we still have enough room to get it off, which is nice. One thing I'm regretting not doing is taking this off and turning it forward, as it would save us looping the hose around, but yeah, well, can do that at a later date. Yeah, we'll get another nut. So yeah, raise a stud and a nut so we can really get her torqued down. Also holds the gasket nice. I have so many metric studs and nuts because I do these group buys, well, not group buy, bulk buy on AliExpress. So the nuts and studs are pennies, because out here, oh, it's a 14, that'd be why it's not working. They're so fucking expensive to buy. So this makes it a lot cheaper. Because of that, it is kind of normally 13 mil on one side and 12 mil on the other, but it's not too bad. So, yeah. I originally just had this gooped on, so we just gotta bring our knife and cut it all off. Easy peasy. I don't know if this repair is easier with the stock fuel rail or harder. I'd assume it would be easier, but you never know. Just keeping the blade flat. Material. There we go. Now we'll put our thermostat in. Actually put the bleed screw right there so it'll hopefully line up like that. I know some people are gonna cringe the fact we're using sealant on a gasket, but it works. It's not the proper way to do it, but oh well. And in the nature of this build, not doing things right is kind of king. Because this is a tofu drag build. So, I guess you could almost call it a rat rod type approach. That it has to function and appear of being maybe alright till you get close and examine it, and then you see the faults. Like the tofu drag projects in China. Click, click. Ooh. Oh, fuck. I leaned against this thing. Whoops. Alrighty, so this is a cut to fit radiator hose. So cut to fit radiator hose. So we'll put that there. We'll cut her right there. Alrighty. Now we got our radiator hose cut to size and pushed on. We just gotta loosen this hose so I can get it to the rubber because it's just catching on that corner. There we go. There we go. No kinks. So yeah. I mean, I should get a smaller clamp. It's not like I work at a fucking hose and fitting supplier. One of the major ones in all of Canada. But, oh well. sensor hooked up. And part of the reason we doubt that this sensor is reading correctly is that the OEM one is reading around the 90 Celsius, 95 Celsius, which is matching this. So that's why we kind of believe it's an air pocket in that area, because this is the second sensor I put in there, and I've had the same readings. So it makes me believe that, yeah, it's a sensor issue and not a air pocket issue and not a component failure per se. But yeah, now we'll fill it with water. It being a 4-core radiator means this area of lost water is a substantial amount of lost. But it'll also bleed out. So I don't really want to heat cycle it yet by running the engine, because we haven't done we haven't looked the RTV. Yeah, might be alright. There is still quite a bit of actual coolant or antifreeze in there. So yeah. That's that, and hopefully our coolant issue is fixed. So yeah, this is one of the great things about painting your own car and it not being perfect, is you don't have to worry about this. I mean, I'll probably smear this off, and I mean, my coveralls here got a bunch of RTV on them, which then everywhere I leaned got it on. But yeah, tofu dregs. So yeah, hopefully next video we'll kind of focus on actually getting this road tuned, and then flip-flop between actually tuning it ourselves or just paying someone to tune it at a local shop that I know of, because they do good work and they've tuned some absolute garbage I've brought them. So I have full confidence I'll be able to tune a pretty much stock L28. So, but yeah, if there's anything else you want to see more in detail, like wiring in the 1.6 distributor, issues I had with that, or wiring in the Mega Squirt and how I did it, or any of my settings, comment down below and I'll get back to you. Other than that, smell you later.